Jana Duggar, one of the most recognizable names from the Duggar family, has been a subject of much interest for fans over the years, particularly when it comes to her personal life. As the oldest daughter of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, Jana's life has been marked by her roles as an older sister, caretaker, and member of the family that became a household name with the show 19 Kids and Counting and later Counting On. For many years, Jana's relationship status remained one of the most talked about subjects among her fans. As she celebrated her first month of marriage with her husband, Wissmann, it seemed like the perfect time to reflect on their love story so far, from their first meeting to their wedding day and the early days of their married life. The Duggar family and Jana's early life. Before diving into her romance with Steven, it's important to understand Jana's background and the role her family played in shaping her life. Growing up in a devout Christian family with 18 siblings, Jana's childhood was anything but ordinary. The Duggar family's lifestyle was centered around a set of conservative Christian values that included a strong emphasis on homeschooling, courtship rather than dating, and traditional gender roles. Jana, like her siblings, was homeschooled, and her upbringing revolved around the family's religious beliefs and their communal lifestyle. As the oldest daughter, she was often tasked with helping to care for her younger siblings, taking on a role that many of her fans have described as motherly. She was widely seen as a responsible, quiet, and reserved individual who cared deeply for her family. For many years, Jana's romantic life was a source of speculation. Unlike some of her younger sisters who married at a young age, Jana remained single throughout her 20s. This led many fans to wonder about her future, and she even became a subject of numerous rumors. Fans speculated about why she hadn't courted or gotten married yet, with some wondering if she would ever follow the path her younger siblings had taken. Despite the attention on her personal life, Jana focused on her role within the family, helping with household duties and contributing to the family's growing business endeavors. A new chapter begins, meeting Steven Wissmann. Jana's love story began to take shape in a more public way when she met Steven Wissmann. Steven is from a family that shares similar conservative Christian values, and his background aligned well with Jana's upbringing. The Wissmann family is also well known among the Duggars circle, as they both come from large, faith-centered families with deep-rooted connections to their Christian beliefs. Steven grew up in Nebraska, and like Jana, he had a large family. The couple's courtship began when Steven and Jana were introduced through family connections. Their relationship, like all Duggar courtships, was marked by careful consideration and a commitment to getting to know one another while respecting their shared values of faith, commitment, and the importance of a slow, steady approach to romance. Fans were excited when Jana began sharing glimpses of their relationship, and it quickly became apparent that the two shared a deep connection. In line with Duggar tradition, the couple engaged in the courtship process rather than traditional dating, which meant that they were focused on building a strong foundation for marriage rather than rushing through the early stages of a relationship. The couple's courtship was marked by clear intentions for marriage, and from the outset, it seemed as though their union was destined to happen. Steven's steady nature, paired with Jana's quiet and nurturing spirit, made them an ideal match in the eyes of many Duggar fans. For Jana, it seemed that the years of waiting and watching her siblings marry had come to a close, and now her turn had arrived. A quiet, meaningful engagement. Jana's engagement to Steven Wissmann was a quieter affair compared to some of her siblings' grand courtships. The Duggar family is known for their public courtship announcements, but Jana and Steven's journey was marked by a more private, low-key approach. They did not rush the process, and much of their relationship was kept under wraps until they were ready to make a public announcement. Jana and Steven got engaged in early 2023, and though it was a surprise to many fans, it was clear that they had taken the time to ensure they were ready for marriage. Their engagement period was marked by a sense of anticipation, as Jana's fans eagerly awaited the wedding that would officially unite the couple. Unlike many other Duggar weddings which were televised or covered extensively in the media, Jana and Steven's engagement was relatively private. Fans had been speculating about Jana's relationship for years, and the announcement of the engagement was met with both excitement and curiosity about the couple's future. The wedding day, a dream come true. After months of anticipation, Jana Duggar and Wissmann's wedding day arrived in late 2023. The wedding was a beautiful and intimate affair, reflecting the couple's shared values and their desire for a simple, elegant celebration. While it wasn't the extravagant event that many fans may have expected, it was a meaningful occasion that celebrated the couple's commitment to one another and their faith. Jana's wedding dress was elegant yet understated, reflecting her classic and timeless sense of style. Steven, too, looked every bit the part of a loving husband, dressed in a sharp suit that complemented Jana's dress. The ceremony was held in a beautiful private setting, with close family and friends in attendance. As with other Duggar weddings, there was a focus on family and tradition, and the couple's commitment to each other was evident in every moment. The wedding was a highly anticipated event, especially for Duggar fans who had been following Jana's journey for so many years. For them, it was the culmination of a long wait, a moment that seemed to mark the end of one chapter of her life and the beginning of another. There were no extravagant wedding details to overshadow the couple's deep connection to each other and their shared faith. A new beginning, 1 month of marriage. Now, as Jana and Steven celebrate their first month of marriage, it's clear that the couple is settling into their new life together. As with many newlyweds, the early days of marriage are a time of adjustment, learning, and growth. For Jana, who had spent so many years helping her family and watching her siblings navigate marriage, it must feel both surreal and rewarding to begin this new chapter of her life. Throughout the first month of their marriage, Jana and Steven have shared glimpses into their life together. Fans have seen their interactions on social media, where the couple posts pictures of their time together, often accompanied by heartfelt captions. These posts reflect the deep affection and admiration they have for each other. For Jana, it's clear that this is the beginning of a new journey, one that promises to be filled with love, faith, and the joy of starting a family of her own. In one of her posts, Jana shared her excitement for their future, expressing how grateful she is to be married to someone who shares her values and passions. Steven, too, has shared his love for his wife, posting about their adventures together and reflecting on the blessings of their relationship. While the couple remains private about the specifics of their day-to-day lives, it's clear that they are enjoying the simple pleasures of being newly married. Looking ahead, a future full of possibilities. As Jana Duggar and Wissmann look ahead to the future, their love story is only just beginning. While the first month of marriage is often a time of learning and adjusting, it's clear that the couple is building a strong foundation for their life together. Their shared faith, commitment to family, and mutual respect will no doubt be pillars of their relationship as they continue to grow as a couple. For Jana, the road to marriage was long, and it's clear that she values the partnership she has with Steven. For Steven, marrying Jana represents not just the union of two people, but the merging of two families with shared values and beliefs. The couple has already spoken about their desire to build a family together, and fans are eagerly awaiting the next chapter in their journey. While the future remains unknown, one thing is certain: Jana Duggar and Wissmann's love story is one that will continue to captivate their fans, not just because of its fairy tale elements, but because it represents the fulfillment of a promise that, after years of waiting, Jana found her soulmate in Steven. As they continue to navigate the joys and challenges of married life, it will be exciting to see what the next months and years hold for this beloved couple. In the meantime, Jana and Steven's fans will continue to cheer them on, eagerly awaiting every update and looking forward to the future that this couple is building together, one that is sure to be filled with love, faith, and the joy of a life well lived.